Hi, we're going to talk just a little bit about how to punch up your photos in Adobe Lightroom. I took some photos of butterfly, and my daughter's photography teacher was asking about the camera because the colors had come out so well. And I shoot with a Canon 40D and a Canon 5D. I believe this one was a 40D shot. Um, but that's not really where the colors come from. So let's take a look at Lightroom. And just so you can see that it's really not about the camera, this is a photo taken with my iPhone. And no way, no how um, is my iPhone nearly the camera that my DSLRs are. But I'm in Lightroom, and with just a few little touches, you can really improve a photo. So the first thing I do is set the black point. That's what this slider here is for. Okay, and if you hold down the option button, I'm on a Mac, I think it's probably the control button on a PC, it'll show you where the black point is being set. So just one little hint of deepening the blacks. Do the same thing, hold down and the whites. Now there's not a lot of natural white in this photo. The buildings in the background have been blown out. Then I always throw a little bit of vibrance. Now, if it was just a landscape scene, I might use saturation. Vibrance is the same thing as saturation, except that it protects skin tones. And even though this is not a person, you don't really want a super orange beak or gaudy, red in there. So just a little bit of clarity. If too much and you get kind of gross, but a little bit of clarity, get your black points. Sometimes I'll address the contrast, and then another secret. It's not so much secret technique. Is to pull back the exposure. The lower the exposure, obviously your photo gets dark, but if you bring it back just a little bit, your colors get richer. See how it's not just about being light or dark, but you want a little deeper, richer colors. And sometimes I'll boost the contrast, although this particular photo, maybe you could use a little contrast. And then you click on the button to compare the before after. So just with a few little tweaks, you have a richer colors. There we go. And all of a sudden it looks like your camera's better. Let's do the same thing with a photo of people. I'll use my favorite 3 targets. You look at this photo, it's a little washed out. It's backlit, so set the black point, set the white point, throw in a little clarity, throw in a little vibrance. Bring the exposure back a tad, maybe not. Looking at the skin tones here, sometimes throw a little contrast, a little extra contrast, and they'll not be quite so ashy. And then sometimes I'll throw down just a hint of a vignette, rounds the photo out. I mean, we're talking seconds to do this, and you can easily go to the next photo and click the previous button, and instantly I've applied the same changes. So that's how I use Lightroom. That's how my colors pop. There's more that you could do. Sharpening. You wouldn't want to over sharpen, so you hold the option again and mask, just so that the sharpening gets applied to more of the edges. And that's one other treatment I'll sometimes do the photos. So that's it, nice and quick.